My name is Barry Allen, and I am the fastest man alive. When I was a child, I saw my mother killed by something impossible. My father went to prison for her murder. Then an accident made me the impossible. To the outside world, I'm an ordinary forensic scientist, but secretly, I use my speed to fight crime and find others like me. And one day, I'll find who killed my mother and get justice for my father. I am the Flash. Hello everyone out there on YouTube and welcome to another WHO COSPLAYS spin-off related to superheroes. Today we're going to be taking a look into the DC universe, particularly the television series known as the Excuse me a minute, my phone's going off. I'll be right back.
King Tuff is my name. I got madness in my brain. Pleased to meet ya. I'm gonna eat ya 'cause I'm batshit insane. Now I want you to see all the madness in me. So open your eyes and show me all your madness tonight. Magic little
Hello everyone out there on YouTube and welcome to another spin-off edition of WHO COSPLAYS looking at superheroes. Like I said before all that nonsense kicked off, we are going to be taking a look today at the cosplay of CW's The Flash. Now this is the cosplay that I have purchased myself. This is custom made from an eBay user called Ascosing. So if you want to buy this suit yourself, just go on eBay and have a look for a Flash costume Barry Allen. That's what you type in, the Flash costume Barry Allen, and then look for the one that is custom made. They'll make it all to your measurements, exactly how you specify. You will pay a bit of money, but it's worth it in the long run as this cosplay is absolutely fantastic. So let's start off at the very beginning. Let's start off with the boots. Now, the boots you get given when you purchase from Ascosing are made entirely of leather, and these are it. Essentially, these are just two shoes you can get in varying sizes. You specify your foot measurements, and they can make them according to those measurements that you write down. So, it's very, very good indeed. These are just, unfortunately, these are just made out of material, like I said, leather. There's no sole on the bottom of the shoe. It's just one of those very thin soles. So unfortunately, if you plan on using these outside or running around in it, you are eventually going to wear out the bottom of the sole there. But other than that, the details on it are really, really nice. You have, as I said, it's made out of the burgundy or maroonish leather. You've got the lined pattern at the front. If I just open one of them there, you've got all the lines and everything here as they are in the actual costume, and you even have the gold detailing at the front there, which is this kind of ribbed pattern as well, which is really, really nice. And you have another gold pattern there on the side, and the same it goes with the other shoe as well, the left shoe. So if you do buy this costume, you may want to invest in more sturdier boots, like the ones I'm about to show you. These are the other leather boots that I've purchased. As you can see, exactly the same kind of design. They've got the gold ribbed pattern on the front, they've got the gold bits on the side. However, the major difference is this is proper, sturdy, durable leather, and this came from another eBay user, but if you just type in Flash cosplay boots, you should come up with these as well, or another seller who buys them. And these are really, really nice. They come with a zip at the side, the other ones come with a zip at the back, so you can zip them up, and you simply choose the size that suits you, and you can get the boots to fit you perfectly. And the other good thing is, if you look at the pictures, this cosplay set of boots is actually designed to go with the suit that I've bought, which is the reason I bought them in the first place. So if you are looking for a pair of boots to match the suit, definitely get these. So that's the shoes. Let's now move on to the gloves. Now the gloves are exactly the same as the boots. They are made of leather once again. All of the parts that are meant to be leather on this costume are leather, which is the reason I bought it. If you go to other cosplay sites, you may get a little bit more accurate in terms of the other materials. However, you won't get leather. That was the choice I was given. So if you are looking for a very durable suit that looks authentic, it doesn't look cheap, go for one that is made out of leather. And if you have to sacrifice the other material so it's not quite as accurate, it is worth it, believe me. And I'll show you that when we get to the coat. But essentially the gloves are leather on one side and made out of a material on the other. I can't remember the material. I think it's a cotton blend. You can just about see that on camera. These fit very, very nicely. If you want them to fit more snug, do put in a hand measurement. But all you have to do is do what you do when you put gloves on anyway. Just slip them on. These are slightly big. However, when put with the actual costume, these are very, very tight to the suit because the suit itself is tight. Now, the trousers are one of the most important parts, of course, as the lower half needs to look just as impressive as the top half, and these look fantastic. Now, these are custom made to fit me. I have very, very thin legs, but these are very, very nice. These are full leather with the material at the sides. As you can see, the same material as on the gloves going here, and these are just fantastic. You have a gold button for, you have a gold stud to close up the trousers and a zip on the inside. But what I love about this, and this is why I like this costume, I love the gold bands that go down this costume and the lightning bolt effect. So as you can see there's one on that side going from the top all the way down, and it zigzags out to the side down to the kneecap, and it's the same on the other side. If we come to the knee, you have this little ribbed effect where there's little sections of another material, a more elasticated material at the kneecap, and what this allows for is if you bend your knees or anything, the leather won't stretch or tear, so the material stretches for you and it keeps the leather all secure and safe. So that's a really, really nice attention to detail. And the other thing to mention, if you are an aficionado when it comes to the Flash's costume, you will know that on the back he does have slits in the rear. Why, I don't know. It's on the Arrow costume as well, but as you can see there are slits all across the rear of the trousers, and that is accurate to the actual costume, so extra little bit of detail there, and it just makes it look fantastic. I'm not quite sure yet because as I haven't got them on, but I do think that area is elasticated as well in case your rear is a little bit larger than most. But like I said, get it custom made and it will fit perfectly. The other thing to mention is these also come with some suspenders. Now, why these have suspenders I wasn't quite sure at first, but basically it's just to give you that a little bit extra support with the leather trousers so that they don't just fall down. However, when I put these on, because of how skinny I am, if I wear the suspenders and turn around, I will probably get done for public indecency considering how much they accentuate my rear. Yeah. But anyway, it's still very nice all the same, and it's good to have that little extra option. And the trousers are absolutely fantastic. Now, next, I would look at the jacket. However, there is something that I need to come to first, which I think is not as important as the jacket, as the jacket is the highlight. So let's now take a look at the Flash mask that you get with this costume. Now, the Flash mask, anybody who watches the TV show, you will know that the mask the Flash wears is made out of some kind of plastic or some kind of material like that, and not actual leather. This one is actually made of leather, so the material isn't correct, and it does tend to crease quite a bit. Now, the mask is my only warning with the cosplay, but if you look at some other cosplay sites, I have looked around and all the masks are not too great. and there doesn't seem to be a place that does replica masks made out of the same material as the actual mask in the show. If anybody knows, please do tell me, because I'd love to get one of those. However, this mask does look very, very nice. It's got the lightning bolt stripes on the forehead. If you can just see here, they've got the lightning stripes on there. You have the actual lightning bolt ear receivers with the gold bands around there, and this lightning bolt is actually made of plastic, out of rubber. It's not just a material sewed on, which is what I thought it was going to be at first. So that is actually a really nice little touch that makes it a little bit better detail, that they've made that stick out, and it's very, very nice. It's moulded in yellow. It's not gold, but the yellow still works. And then of course you have the chin piece and the eye holes there in the shape that they should be for this mask. And the way you put this on is there's a zipper at the back, and you have to undo the zip, and then put this on, and then put the jacket over it so there's no seam, and then zip it back down. So once you're in here, and you're not getting out. However, I've put this on and this doesn't quite fit, so whenever I do this cosplay, I tend to hang it out the back of the costume, as if he's not wearing the mask, because it is a bit large on my head and I want it to fit perfectly. I'm going to attempt to see if I can fit the eyes and the chin to my head with some kind of tape, and then work a way to pin this so it's more tightly fitting to my neck as well. But other than that, this helmet, this mask is really, really nice. I'm not trying to discourage it at all. It's just the masks could be a bit better. You may be better off, if you do purchase this cosplay, just putting your head measurements in, just to see if they will actually make a mask that fits your head perfectly. So do bear that in mind if you should decide to buy this from eBay or anywhere. So that's the mask. So the last part to look at is essentially the best part of the costume for me, which is the jacket. And voila! This is the jacket, and it's absolutely fantastic. This jacket is made out of full leather and the cotton material in the correct sections based on the costume. It's absolutely brilliant. I couldn't believe it when I got this. This looked absolutely astonishing. And when you put it on and it's custom made and it fits you tightly, it does look really, really good. As you can see, you've got the leather breastplate here with a little flap to cover up the breast studs, as this is the press studs rather, breast studs. And these just cover up the studs on the costume. Just so, and there is also a zip as well, so all you do is undo those, and if you look underneath you can see the zip is there. And the other cool thing is they've made the lightning bolt part of the actual flap as well, so that lightning bolt and the flash logo actually covers up the zip and the press stud as well. Again, this symbol is made out of a rubbery material. It's moulded in the red and yellow colour. It's not gold, but it still looks good. And it's really, really good. It is a little bit of a flimsy thing, so you have to be careful. However, it is a really, really nice logo, and it does look really, really good. The torso section has got all the little pattern details. Like I said, the material is inaccurate. However, if you go for that, the one where the material is the hexagonally shiny material, you're going to get pleather rather than actual leather, and between the two, I thought the leather look was better, and sacrifice the hexagonal pattern material. And either way, this still looks good. But you do also get the little, might not be able to see it too well, but the black lines on the actual suit here, the ribs as well, and you can see the other little detailings. You have the lightning bolts zigzag pattern again, like on the trousers going down here. This actually matches up to the trousers when you put it on. It's actually perfectly in line. And then the last little nifty feature is the belt, which is velcroed together, but is actually part of the coat. And all you have to do is undo this velcro, put the coat on, and then reattach it, and then all you do is fold it up, and it actually acts as a belt on the coat rather than the trousers, which is a lot less restricting, but still works. So that's very, very good. You have the buckle here made out of solid leather, like I said before. It's not the material from the show, but it still gets the job done. You have the lightning bolts on the sides again, on the belt, which is as it should be in the show. And then if we take a look at the back, Again, you have the similar sort of deal. You have the lightning bolts at the bottom of the belt again. You have more leather and the lightning bolt band of material in the middle that goes from one side to the other. And of course the shoulders are also made out of the material as well, with a gold band across there. So this is a really, really nice costume, and I really, really like this coat. It's absolutely brilliant. And when it's custom made to fit you more, it feels like a proper suit. It fits in very tightly in the show, as you've seen, and if you want to look like a really authentic Flash, then definitely go with this and the custom made option, because it just looks so much better. So that's all the aspects of the costume, and when you put the whole thing together, the whole thing comes together a little bit like this. And look at that, this cosplay is absolutely fantastic. I love this cosplay. As you can see, the whole suit is really, really well made. It's put together brilliantly, and it just fits so well. The gloves look good with the sleeves. There's not much of a gap between them. The gloves aren't too big. As you can see, this front bit fits really, really well. It's very tight to my chest. It's actually very difficult to breathe wearing this sometimes. But as you can see, it looks brilliant. All the logo looks really nice. All the lightning bolt effects match up. I have actually put the suspenders on underneath this because the trousers were hanging a little loose. But as you can see, it all looks really, really nice. The back looks really, really good. I said that the mask was a little bit of an issue. It's the only issue with the cosplay that you might have. But what you can do is you can just pin it to the back of your suit like so, and you have a very cool Flash hood as well, so you can go around as Barry Allen without his mask on. If I just tilt the camera down a little bit here, you can see the trousers look really, really well as well. There's the boots, they look really, really well. They match the colour scheme. This is the first time I've worn the boots with the actual suit. They match the suit, they're really, really good, as you can see, and there's the elasticated bit on the kneecap, and as I said, the whole costume just looks fantastic. So if any of you want to cosplay the Flash, if you're a fan of the Flash, if you're a fan of the Arrow, watch Arrow, it's brilliant, and Flash, then go for this suit. So all in all, I'm very, very pleased with this cosplay, and I do recommend you buy it if you are a fan of the Flash, and you want to cosplay the newest incarnation of the Flash. Grant Gustin, I respect you, man. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. I know I've been promising this for a while, and I'm sorry it took so long. It's been about 3 months since I last did a video. It's been 3 months since StokeCon, so that tells you how long I haven't done a full-fledged video. I'm hoping to get back into the swing of things now and start delivering you more videos. What they will be, I still have an action figure review to deliver, which is actually right over there, still waiting for me to film, so I will do that. And I believe there was another cosplay I needed to do, so I'll get on that as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you next time in another cosplay extravaganza. Oh, 1 second, guys. I don't know how he does all this stuff all the time. It's exhausting. Who are you? Me? I'm Yan. You know, from Ruby. I'm the cosplay you've been promising for 4 months now. Hello. We look way too much alike. You the Flash? This is Yang Xiaolong, and you are watching the Pandorica Opens. See you in the next cosplay adventure!
I got you.